Ben Still is back. Back in Miami. Back where it kinda, almost, maybe started. Not with fireworks or headlines, but in that quiet, gritty way you barely notice, until it matters. He's one of those guys. You blink and miss him on the transaction wire. Undrafted, signed, cut, signed again, bounced around, jersey changes, cities blurred. Miami, Cleveland, Arizona, Tampa Bay. That's not a career, that's a survival story. You think he didn't feel every snap he didn't get? Every practice squad paycheck that reminded him he's not quite there yet. 18 games. 1 start. 17 tackles. A couple sacks. You read it and it sounds small. Like background noise on a defense built to explode. But you don't survive 3 seasons in the NFL unless there's something under the hood. He was here before. 2022. That weird, wild year when the Dolphins were spinning up a new identity. McDaniel's arrival, Tua's concussions. All that energy wrapped in uncertainty. And there was still, tucked into the depth chart, floating in and out of the roster like a ghost in aqua and orange. Then gone. Not traded. Not hyped. Just gone. But now he's back. Why? Why him? Why now? Because something is shifting. You can feel it in the air around the Dolphins' defense. That thing that was so violent, so vicious under Vic Fangio last year. It's not the same anymore. There's a new DC. There are new draft picks. There's movement. And maybe, just maybe, there's space. Christian Wilkins is gone. That's not a crack in the wall. That's a hole you can see the sun through. The guy who danced, laughed, bulldozed his way into every offensive line's worst nightmare, he's out. Money talked, and he walked. What's left is potential. Chaos. A reshuffling. No one owns that line right now. Not like Wilkins did. It's open season. You've got rookies. Kenneth Grant, massive, raw mean. Jordan Phillips is back too. A familiar face with unfinished business. But experience is a currency, and not many in that room have it. Still does. Not a lot, but enough to be dangerous. Is that the plan? Is this the quiet gamble Miami is making? Slide a guy like Still in under the radar. Let him fight for a place in camp, and watch what happens? Could be. They've done it before. Remember Zach Sealer? Practice squad, nobody turned into a bulldozer. Maybe lightning can strike twice. But here's the thing. This isn't a fairy tale moment. It's not some heartwarming, he came back and saved the day storyline. Not yet. This is a guy trying to claw his way into relevance. Again. And he knows it. You think he doesn't hear the whispers? You think he doesn't feel the clock ticking? 3 seasons in the league and still fighting for a spot? That messes with your head. That eats at your confidence. And still, he said yes. He came back. He's not done. Why? Because Miami is different now. This isn't the 2022 Dolphins. This isn't a team hoping to be something. This is a team that knows exactly what it wants and is still trying to figure out how to get there. That's the kind of environment where guys like Still thrive, where the edge matters more than the polish, where heart gets you further than hype. Watch him in camp. Watch how he moves. Watch the way he talks to coaches, the way he absorbs film. There's a level of desperation there, but not the panic kind. The kind that makes you dangerous. He's not just fighting for a spot. He's fighting for the right to keep believing this dream still belongs to him. And the fans, they might not remember his name, might not wear his jersey, but they'll feel it if he makes that stop on 3rd and 1, if he collapses a pocket when nobody expects it, if he becomes that guy you didn't see coming. Is he flashy? No. Is he explosive? Not exactly. But he's steady. He's sturdy. He's the guy you don't have to worry about until you realize how much you miss him when he's not there. And let's talk Nebraska for a second. 5 years, 53 games, 146 tackles, 14.5 sacks. That's not luck. That's volume. That's reliability. That's someone who understands how to show up every week, every snap. College isn't the NFL, but it tells a story. And Still's story is about presence. So what now? Now it's about opportunity. Not promise. Not potential. Opportunity. That terrifying, exhilarating window where everything's on the line, and you either punch through or get swallowed. Miami gave him that window. He knows it might not open again, So he'll hit. He'll grind. He'll show up early and leave late. He'll stare down every rookie with something to prove, and every veteran trying to hold on. He'll make the room uncomfortable because he has to. Because you don't get to be safe when you're on the edge.